everyone. How y'all doing? Thanks for stopping by. As always, y'all gonna have to excuse me because I had a cold this past week before Halloween. My stepfather had passed along to me, but I'm recovering from it. But today's the big day. FAA private pilot written exam take 2. It is 9 a.m. on the dot. That is Eastern Standard Time now. I made a post on Instagram that hopefully everybody has set, well, in the last video too, is setting their clocks back this past weekend. Hashtag fall back. So my appointment is in a half hour, 9:30, but to get here as early as possible. 9:15 the latest. So last time I took it was back in the summer, end of summer. It was July 31st or something like that. But that was in the afternoon when they had a availability. And well, any times of the day, morning, afternoon, not as far as evening, maybe 3-4 o'clock or something like that. But this is the availability that they had, well, that I chose to take. So for 9:30 as this morning, because Thanksgiving is in like 2 weeks, and by then I won't be able to take the test, because of that. And as far as next month, Christmas and New Year, so the first few weeks of December, yeah, but I'm ready to take it, get this out the way. I've been studying, as I've mentioned in the last video. So like I said, there's no spoilers on this. As you see in the title, that's how I'm gonna put it. So total of 60 questions from the practice exam, or practice that said 61 or 62, but 60 questions, 2.5 hours or 2.5 hours. Yep. So it should be straightforward. So I will holler back at y'all later with an update.
Hours later.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. So we're back 2 hours later. Update is now officially, well, it's 2 minutes after, but 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And the moment you've all been waiting for. Did I pass? Or did I pass this time? Or did I fail once again? I failed. And I tell you, it's always something. Always something. Oh, I tell you. Psych! I passed my written, and right on the nail. It was a nail biter. You want to know what the percent was? I said the total you need is a 70% or higher. And I nailed it right at 70. At 70%. I was like, huh? Wait a minute. Right at 70%? Ooh, that was a close call. Very close call. But I did it. I did it. I did it. I did it. And to show proof that I'm not lying, like I did in the video back in July, because it's tucked away in my folder I got a couple of months ago. And here's the sheet. Right there, pass. I passed. So, right at 70. So, what does this now mean? As I move on forward, hey, at least I got the weight off my shoulders. Finally, excuse me, to getting this done. So, what's next, Carter? What's next? Now it's time for the flight lessons, right? Well, yeah, you're absolutely right. So, hopefully, oh, another thing, when I went in there to go retake my exam, I actually had seen my CFI on his way out. I guess he was leaving for the day. I'm not, well, I mean, it was start of the day. Or maybe he had to go somewhere, excuse me. But, yeah, I came across him saying, yeah, I'm going to retake. And he said, good luck. So I went in there and I met the chief flight instructor, who I spoke to over the phone last month when I was completely frustrated about this whole thing, to getting, excuse me, my license and all that, and building time, you know, for flight training, flight lessons. So he was in there, and I had explained to him as well that I too got a 70%, and then I passed. So yeah, that's all that matters. Could have done better? Of course. It was a couple questions obviously that I missed, but it was enough to get me to pass. So some of the questions that I did pass with flying colors were all from King schools and just in the test prep, ASA, which I want to first and foremost give a special shout out and thanks to John and Martha King at King Schools for giving me the opportunity to make this happen, and also the Flight Jest Academy for referring me to them to getting this done. So, because I paid $279 for that King Schools test prep, and it has definitely paid off. Even though right at 70%. Now, other questions on there I wasn't familiar with. There were different questions, but you know, not all questions are the same because the FAA gives them to you at random. So you just gotta be prepared. You gotta be physically and mentally prepared. So, but I don't want to add too much. That's just it. Just letting y'all know I passed. That's all that matters. I got the weight off my shoulders. So I want to say, hopefully, I get in touch with him today, or my instructor. They said they'll get in touch with him. I said maybe for this coming Tuesday or Wednesday, I can get started, because I don't want to wait until after that, because after that is Thanksgiving weekend. They'll be closed all holiday week long. So maybe that's Tuesday, Wednesday, I can get a lesson in. Otherwise, or then I'll have to wait until after the holiday week. So, also I want to give a shout out to Brother Russ Can Fly. Russ Kid Can Fly. Thank you for recently subscribing to my channel as of this past month, October. It's really appreciated. It helps the channel out. And now looking forward to you doing my challenge, the Michael Carter Show Challenge, on how aviation has changed your life. Salute, my good brother. And many others who's also been on this journey of failing it their first time and passing it on their second try. I'll put all the information in there. And also shout out to Nancy Bradshaw, certified pilot training and helicopter pilot instructor. On her channel, also saying, you know, that she posted a video about a week or so ago about, yeah, getting the written exam out the way. So, and that's for any student pilot. If you hadn't gone for lessons already now, flight lessons, I highly advise you to get the written done and out the way. And besides, it's FAA required anyway. So like over here, flight jets, they make sure you go, they require you to go do the exam, the written first, before you do any type of lessons. So, because once you do the lessons, then it'll be time for the check ride, and yeah, you'll see that journey coming up soon. I just hope that I can document this stuff, because I already asked as far as my CFI last month, because that's the thing. He told me personally that he doesn't want me playing with any cameras. Well, I'm saying, well, while they're recording while I'm doing my training, but he was like, well, we can talk with other instructors and see what's you know, such and such, and go from there. But we'll just wait and see, because like I said, I do want to share this documentation and journey with you all. But yeah, that's all for another video. So all right, y'all, I'm about to get out of here and head home and just enjoy the 70% and beyond, because it's just one step to being higher than that, as I learn, and to getting my private pilot's license. From my channel to your channel. Salute. Gulfstream Entertainment, Michael Carter Studios and Production. Oh yeah, if you enjoyed my channel, check out these channels.